And hello, welcome back to Oceania World 4Key World Cup 2021 quarterfinal stage. A little bit of an odd time for most people, but not a very weird time for the people watching right now, mostly Malaysians and Vietnam. Hello, good afternoon to you guys. I am Shoegazer, and with me is commentator Raviel. Say hello.
Hello. We got a very tasty Southeast Asian clash here. Seed 4 versus Seed 5.
Yeah, it's a really interesting match for sure. Malaysia versus Vietnam. Vietnam, again, like a team that not many people have expected to go the distance, completely shocking everyone to qualifiers. And Malaysia, a huge fan favorite and a sleeper top 4 contender according to many people. I can't wait to see this match.
Yeah, we've seen some very exciting scores from last weekend, especially some top 3 across a lot of the maps. Like, I remember one of the maps, they got top 2 on Shakushin. Malaysia has first on Shakushin, Vietnam has second on Shakushin.
Yeah,
It's just wow.
Vietnam has been exceptional when it comes to hybrids, which is something that I believe Malaysia usually capitalizes compared to other countries. But their team seems to fall off a little bit when it comes to hybrids, at least when it comes to this round. So I'm very curious to see like what direction Malaysia will go through this round. And as you can see in the bracket right here, the United States beating the Philippines 6-1. Very, very close match actually. So despite the score, give that a look. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so the winner of this match will have to face the United States.
And looks like roles have already concluded and the bans have already happened. Malaysia banning Yosakura and Vietnam banning Somewhere I Belong. Vietnam has been banning long release maps for like the entire tournament. It's really funny.
Yeah, and they are opening up with Rain Shower.
Oh, yeah. I do think that Rain Shower is a completely fine pick. Like, it's one of the easier maps in the pool. It's hard to ratio, but like this seems to be a very popular pick among most players, which I think is interesting. All right. Looks like what? I don't get the meme about Unravel.
I don't get it either. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's okay. In any case, looks like Vietnam's getting their third player here, and Malaysia with their Rice team, Leon, Chiwi, and 2800 here. Pretty solid team. Chiwi's keyboard is they still need like a stronger. It still has like the janky keyboard, so expect misses maybe.
Yeah, for Vietnam, Asrieli, Lovely L, and Lottery. Oh, actually, Water Akisa swapping in for Leon. Oh, also Lottery swapping out. It's gonna give it some time as they are preparing the rosters.
Alright, Lottery's being swapped out with Tridoan Gaming, I believe. That's usually the Rice team.
Yeah.
Lovely L was one of the more interesting ones because, like, I didn't really. I usually see Lovely L when it comes to hybrids, so maybe like Lottery isn't too comfortable with this pick. This is pretty mind blockable, and there's a lot of tricky parts in this map. Very tricky. Despite this being one of the easier Rice picks in the pool, if not the easiest. But we'll see. This is a risky pick, and This is a combo match. Like, if you see someone breaking, you might not see them get the point in that round. And root for a favorite team, whether it be Vietnam or Malaysia.
This was one of the hardest matches to predict in Pick'ems for me.
This is one of the easier ones for me, actually, but we'll see. Like, Vietnam is amazing, but I think Malaysia is just too good, but that's partisan. Let's see, here we go. Actually, Watara Kisa is their third player, and that's an interesting one because as you can see right here, Watara Kisa's act is very low, rushing a lot of the slower streams here.
Watara Kisa is huge accuracy loss.
Yeah, Watara Kisa is more well known for like sustaining combo more than anything, so Malaysia is banking on Chiwi and 2800 having much stronger accuracies. As you can see right here, 2800's act is very strong. Chewy's alright, 99.86, comparable to Lovely L, but not comparable to Tridoan. So the banking of Vietnam just breaking here. And so far they're doing pretty solid. This is one of the easier parts of the map. This is hard to ratio, but there's still a lot of choke points here.
Yeah, a lot of these players now dropping slight accuracy, no one at 99.9 now. But Watara Kisa doing the difference.
Watara Kisa is holding on though, like his accuracy has more or less been this constant 99.3, so he's doing pretty well. He's hitting very late though.
Yeah, it will be a concern, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see if they realize it in time. They are starting to gain accuracy now, so the lead should shrink a little bit. So you see Asrieli now, Asrieli dropping to 99.6.
Yeah, Asrieli actually, like one of the stronger Rice players, actually having a little bit of trouble here. But again, like, they have a good lead, they just need a sustainable combo. This is a part that's easier to act, but it's very hard to be consistent on, so you can expect breaks if possible.
Yeah, and this is about like 4,000. I think it's like 3,000, 4,000 lead. Vietnam, this is very, very risky now.
It's very lovely.
And that's 1 minute from Lovely. Oh, that's gonna give it back to Malaysia.
Yeah. Oh, that's all you have to do. Oh, now that's even. Yeah, only one more break from either team will solidify this, and I don't think there's really much left. There is a few, like 2 more streams, but I don't think there's enough time left.
I don't think so. Unless something huge drops from Vietnam, like a couple.
About 200 from Lovely L, but that's definitely not enough. Watara Kisa's act deficit. Really not there's too much ground for Malaysia to cover there. As you can see, Watara Kisa's act is very, very low compared to every other person in the lobby. Oh my god. Yeah. And shoutouts to 2800's accuracy, 12-1, 13-1, really, really strong. And Vietnam with the very solid combined 10-200. It's really
those 2 misses from 2800 definitely settled it.
Yeah, and right away Malaysia going to LFO. And this is a hard pick. Like, this is one of the safer picks, but it's still pretty rough. And again, Malaysia is kind of in like a tipping time bomb situation with Kiwi's keyboard dropping inputs every now and again, so we'll see. Leon coming back. Leon is considered to be one of the strongest LN players in the tournament, I'd say. So this should be a pretty comfortable point, even if Malaysia drops. And Vietnam didn't really perform all that well on the LN density pick last week, I believe.
Yeah, so on Sakura Mirage, which was the LN density last weekend, Malaysia have the 4th best, Vietnam have the 25th best.
Yeah, and considering that there are 32 teams, being in the bottom quarter compared to the top quarter is not very comforting.
Yeah, it's a huge difference.
And please, commentators, don't worry, we'll curse Malaysia, no problem. By saying that, we'll probably curse you, but that is okay.
Shui?
What do you? That's how I pronounce try.
Tree. Yeah, they're asking us to say it as tree, I guess.
Tree Doan. Okay, Tree Doan Gaming. Okay.
Can we call you gaming?
No. Alright, looks like they're starting now. This should be a pretty safe point for Malaysia.
Yes.
But you know, anything can happen for sure. And again, like I'm guessing Malaysia actually showed like a bit of a weak spot as well. They don't really seem too comfortable with Rice, mostly because of Watara. But they're kind of out of like safe picks at this point, because I think this is by far their safest pick, and the rest of the picks I think Leon starts to struggle for hybrids. So we'll see. Anyway, back to this. Song number 2, LFO. Good song. Early lead.
Yeah, Lovely L being the difference. Everyone holding 99.9 in the first 100 notes.
Right, pretty solid so far. Wow, this gap is actually a little bit smaller than I anticipated. Right, this part though.
It's starting to grow now towards Malaysia.
It's starting to grow, but it's still like a miss can swing way back to Vietnam.
Yeah, Chiwi's accuracy right now, 99.9.
Chiwi, 2800. Actually, look at Malaysia's general accuracy compared to Vietnam.
Yeah.
Completely demolishing Vietnam at the moment.
This is some team score right now.
Yeah. Again, like any break can happen here. This is
Vietnam
not
actually,
safe.
they're doing really well trying to keep up.
Yeah, Vietnam is doing a really good job. This section is also really hard, so you can expect a few breaks here. Accuracy drops should not happen too much. The accuracy should stay more or less constant. They just have to hold full combo, and gap is getting big. Lottery dropping.
Yeah.
Lottery had a big drop, 99.7 to 99.3. So Malaysia has a... Yeah, there's very little of the map left. It's just pretty calm, and even if Malaysia drops, it shouldn't really matter.
It needs to be a huge one. It can't be like a single drop.
Yeah, there's just one little part here, but it's too late for them, I think. This is a really sickening score from Malaysia. Oh my god. Alright, let's see your ratio, Chewy.
2.98.
114. Wow. And Tree Doan with the double V1 double S. Hello. That's a sleeper good score. Oh my god. And of course 2800 with a crazy score. And Leon actually almost like breaking combo. You can look at his 100 count there.
Yeah.
Very high. So very clutch ending. But really good scores all around. Like Malaysia's ratios are absolutely bonkers. All right. Vietnam's pick next. Vietnam's pick. They will probably go for Rice here. They have to capitalize on Malaysia, so I'm guessing they should go for like you don't know. Oh, Chi Doan. Oh, okay. Chi Doan gaming.
So Chiwi and Chi Doan, something like that.
Okay, yeah. Okay, more I know, please. I apologize for my pronunciation. I only speak Americano. Anyway, yeah, you don't know. There we go.
You don't know, bye.
So here's the thing, like, Vietnam has to capitalize on their weakest player, which is Watara Kisa. And I think you don't know is a very safe pick in that regard, because I think that Watara will probably hold full combo. I don't think that is necessarily enough for because his ag is going to be so low, and Vietnam's ag should be better as long as they hold full combos. Of course, holding full combos is a different question altogether, but they should be fine, I hope, if they're picking this. OCS, you don't learn too many languages. It is a mystery, L.
Oh, it is a mystery, L. This is the wrong country, though.
They have lovely L, though.
Yeah.
So
we did see a very scary rain shower match, so...
Yeah, they were really close on rain shower, and I think they could have lost the point if it weren't for 2800, so... And relying on your opponent to break is not a strat you want to go with. Alright, ready up. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Yeah, it should be the same roster as Rain Shower or Shuno Hazama for sure. As you can see, Watara Kisa back, and here we go. Very, very scared for Vietnam, given how close Rain Shower was. And I don't know if Vietnam can actually like FC this consistently. This is the hardest map in the pool, in the Rice pool, I think. People will say cheat real, Blake the law real, but they're wrong, so. Alright. Watara getting a better start this time around, but I expect his accuracy to drop pretty hard from here on out. As you can see, 200. Ooh. Okay, Watara's not having a good time. Back to 99.4, but Chiwi and 2800. Oh! Well. That's two drops.
A big one.
That's two drops. Yeah. Oh my god. Right before 400 combo too.
Yeah, so that lead's not going to extend towards Vietnam's favor.
By quite a bit too. But 2800's act is going to go up from here on out for sure. Watara's act probably going to stay at a constant 99.4. This part is pretty chill. Oh god, those throws. Every time I see people rushing the throws, I'm always scared. Alright, this part should be pretty free. Broken jump stream. It's a good place for players to recover act.
Yep, they're all recovering act. Oh, except for Chidon!
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Scores should not flick back, I believe. But Wataraki's act is going up pretty nicely. Yeah, I don't think it's enough.
It might. But we'll have to see
Oh,
what Chidon
the accuracy drop.
Oh no!
Oh my god, that was a really rough drop.
That's a bigger one than the previous.
Yeah. And as you can see, Chido-an with the lowest accuracy by far in the lobby right now. Even way lower than Watara Kisa right now, 99.6%. And actually Watara's doing pretty good. And Chiwi is like, you know, being
Chiwi is doing his own thing. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But this is still within one miss.
No, it's not.
Have to hold it.
Like, there's very little. They have to, like, Malaysia has to miss twice at this point. They have the act advantage. I believe Malaysia has one miss over them at the moment. So this is pretty safe, and they're reaching the very end of the map. And even though this part is pretty straining, there's not much room for Vietnam to recover here. And oh jeez, Chiwi's act is pretty gross.
Yeah, and that is the first break point of the match. By about 10, 11,000.
11,000 points. Yeah, that's a really sick ratio.
Oh my gosh.
13-1 on 14-1 on Chiwi's end, and 2800 with a pretty strong ratio as well. And as you can see, Azraeli and Lovely just not able to keep up with the top two Malaysian players, which I also understand. So they were basically banking on Watara Kisa, and Watara Kisa's score is actually really good as well. So good job to the Malaysian team for sure. Unfortunate for Chido-an, but that is okay. Things happen. Oh, Malaysia pick now, actually. They should probably go for, like... I don't know. Should they go for Zeronia? That'd be funny. No, they shouldn't go for Zeronia, sorry. Low intelligence, I think.
Yeah, I think low intelligence right now is the safest.
Yeah. Like, they have to go for Ellen release, and low intelligence is the most Ellen-oriented map in the pool left. I think Vietnam will always be going for Rice. They might be going for, like, Thinking of You or Super Anime Groove afterwards. So.
Oh, they are going to... Wow. Alright.
Wow. That is a very interesting early pick. This is like, what, their fourth map?
Oh, Neo KJE is inside now.
Interesting.
Alright.
I feel like this is like right at the point where like Neo should not be comfortable with. But I also don't expect Vietnam to be comfortable with this either. We'll have to see. I really don't know. Wonder who's gonna play for Vietnam though. Like, I would expect Azraeli to play this actually, but they have Sibelia.
Oh. Alright. New faces.
New faces indeed, and no, we'll have to see. But I really don't know how this will go. From what I've seen from Malaysia, they don't seem to be too great on hybrids at this level, and Vietnam's best skill set relatively is hybrid.
Yes.
So, oh, looks like we're having two swaps, maybe. Is Laurie playing this? I'd be surprised. Also, like, I mentioned this before, this is probably like one of my favorite maps in the pool, but I know a lot of people lynch me for that, so please do not.
Oh, Lottery is gonna play.
Huh. How well did he do on, did he break on Discordia? I think he did.
No, I mean, you can check it out.
I mean, yeah, you can. Also, while he's getting water, I'm also getting water. If you want to plug banners, go ahead.
Yeah. Buy banners. You know, if you buy the banner of the country that wins the entire World Cup, you get to have it for a pretty long time. And those banners look really snazzy, so... And they're cheap, so... Why are you waiting in chat? Just go and get one banner before this map starts.
Alright. Since I have my water now, I have not drunk from the bottle yet, but I have acquired water.
Yeah, so Shidorian, CPT Sevilla, and Lottery played the Discordia.
Okay, so basically this for minus lottery.
Yep.
Okay, it's gonna be interesting then. All right, Peep, the intro and outro. You're probably gonna see a break, probably, but it doesn't matter if it's an intro break anyway. But yeah, risky pick, very risky pick, and I'm not happy with this being picked. Personally, from Malaysia, I feel like this is something that Vietnam should pick desperately, but you know, looks like Sebelia dropped.
Oh, Chiwi dropped too.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, he broke early. Okay, that was Klein from Sebelia, so Malaysia with a 1 minute deficit, but they have the stronger act, I believe. Actually, yeah, Vietnam has a stronger act. My bad. Oh my god. Barely though, just barely.
Very small lead.
Yeah, and it's so easy to break in the first half of the map, so you can expect a few more breaks later on. It's just a matter of whether it's going to be Malaysia or Vietnam. And it's anybody's game from here.
And the first very quick jump through bursts.
Should be pretty safe. It's more so the Ellen-oriented parts that I fear for Vietnam for sure. Wow.
Into the break.
Vietnam is doing amazing so far.
Yep.
Triple FC, 99.8.
Across the lobby, yeah. I was missing on that.
Oh my god, that is not good. It's a very soft drop, like it only dropped like 0.06, but given that Chiwi broke at the very intro, like it's gonna swing back to Malaysia for sure. So Malaysia has to hold full combo to win this pretty safely, but there's still a lot you can break here on. There's so much you can break here on.
We're going into the ending really soon.
Ending should be pretty safe for most of these players. It's very Rice oriented and should be well within most players' wheelhouse. Vietnam with a very slight act advantage, but when it comes down to the outro has taken a few plays. Neo KG and Lovely is trading there to make a difference. In fact, actually, I think hurts Vietnam a bit more. So let's see the outro, the very outro. This is very, very close. And no breaks at the end.
No drops.
Looks like a very slight win for Malaysia. And as you can see, Chiwi's ratios are pretty disgusting here. 14-1. Okay, 16-1 before Mifa lynches me. But yeah, I mean, these scores are crazy. Like, these are not scores that you probably expect, even like from Vietnam, Malaysia maybe, but Vietnam, no. Like 3 200s, 4 200s, 6 200s, all really good. But now is Vietnam's pick, and I'll go for something safe. It seems like they have to exploit Watara Kisa. They have to exploit Watara Kisa, like rely on like Watara Kisa having bad accuracy, and I think cheat reel might be the way to go. I really don't know though. They just need something that could out Watara, but like not hard, but not like easy enough to the point where like that. Okay, sure, that works. I think Watara will come up for this one for sure.
Yep.
But this is also very risky for. This is, I wouldn't say this is ratio. This is a combo game. Yeah,
ratio and combo game.
I've seen a lot of players drop on Super Anime Groove, like from Singapore, from Spain, from Singapore, Spain. I can see a lot of drops. This is not an easy map. Looks like Australia is playing for a Malaysian team now. I believe this is called Sabotage.
Jumping ship.
Yep.
But Watara Kisa is in the lobby, so just waiting for that to happen.
Alright. I believe Sebelia.
Yep.
So Australia, Chi Doan. I apologize if I mispronounced your name. This is what you specified. And Lottery 61. When it comes to Watara Kisa, I don't know how this will turn out. As long as Vietnam holds 3 FC, they should be fine. The question is whether they're gonna hold 3 FC, because this is a hard map. Looks like they're starting pretty soon. Yep, they are. Alright, Australia's saying no chokes, which means they will choke. Unfortunately, that's how it goes. I'm sorry, Australia, you broke the code.
That's the future sight.
Yeah. That's kind of like how tournaments go. If you say that you don't want to choke, then you will choke. Wait, looks like Watara is here. So, another issue I think with like this pick in general is that like I think core jacks are super easy to hack, and I spoke a bit too soon there. It looks like Watara's not having a good time with 99.2%, but core jacks are easy to recover if you have the speed for it, and Watara definitely has the speed for this map. So I expect this act to be quite solid, like 99.55, and given that you're up against 2800 and Chiwi here, I'm not too sure if this is the most comfortable thing in the world. Let's see in the first chorus, shall we? No breaks so far, and Vietnam's the comfortable lead. Actually, Vietnam's act is pretty solid. Esrelli dropping a bit.
Oh no. That's quite a bit of accuracy.
And Watara recovering back to 99.6. Esrelli dropping a few 200s in like one of the anchors, so the act advantage is on Malaysia's side now, and it's pretty solid here with 99.94 and 92 against 90 and 77. And Watara's act is still going up. But again, combo game. If anyone breaks, then the lead is gonna be way more solid.
Yeah, and Vietnam is actually trying to get that lead back because Esrelli is recovering faster than
Esrelli would definitely recover. He just needs to assess the rest of the map, which is a pretty tall task, but it's possible for him.
We go again.
Oh, the gap. Hello. Watara dropping 200s on the LNs.
Oh.
Looks like the lead is very slightly back to Vietnam, but it's swinging back and forth.
I think this is going to be a point where we might want to start seeing any weird flashing names.
Well, it's always been like that, to be fair. Just hold on to your chairs and pray for your favorite team. Oh my god. Focus on the accuracies now, I think. Or breaks, of course, but I think 200s are more likely here. It's like no breaks, no 200 so far. Everyone's rock solid. I think everyone's act is the same. The gap is getting really, really small, so now I can see a flicker there.
It's like I think start gaining accuracy.
That's really dropping accuracy. That's really got a 200. Oh my god, it's super close. What do we drop? The accuracy drop just a little bit. Oh my god, this is really close. There's a little bit of choke potential here, but will we see it here? No! Wow! 1,000 points, wow. Yeah, you can see the ratios there, like... Jeez. That was really close.
Wait, Watakisa got a 50?
Yeah, I think he got a 50 like on like the intro or something.
Oh my gosh, that's scary.
Yeah, that almost that could have costed Malaysia the point. They thankfully didn't. As you can see, 2000 Chiwi's acts are pretty disgusting. And shout out to Cheeto and going gaming with 20-1 as well. And actually, good job to everyone for sure. Triple FC across both teams is really, really good. And Esrelli dropping a few 200s at the LNs, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Right now it's Malaysia's pick, and Malaysia has alone intelligence, I think. I don't know what they will go for otherwise.
Would Screw be an okay pick?
No, I don't think so. If Zeronia is that close, I don't think they should be going for it. Because I believe Screw is like a lower variant Zeronia, or Cronier, depends on how you want to pronounce it. But I don't know, I just don't like Screw as a pick. But you know, anything can happen. Endless.
Oh, yeah, okay, Endless.
Endless is like not a very popular pick from what I've seen. It's 50-50, and I don't really know who Malaysia's third player is gonna be. They're gonna avoid Bryce no matter what because of how close they're about from losing on stuff like Rain Shower and this map and Super Anime Groove. So this is a good pick, I think. It's not the most comfortable of picks, but they don't have comfortable picks at this point. It's like they're gonna have Leon, which I'm. I get why Leon is playing, but I feel like at this point of the stage, I think Leon is gonna struggle and fall off on some of the rice parts of the map. And I can't say the same for Vietnam. We'll see. Like we have Sivelia. Shidoan is doing really well, I believe, like for so far. So Vietnam is pretty much playing at not necessarily peak level, but pretty close to it for sure. Are we seeing another one? Interestingly, I haven't really seen any. Maybe like Chiwi got a keyboard drop on Zeronier, but I haven't really seen any like significant drops on Chiwi's end so far, which is pretty good to hear because I really didn't want the match to be dependent on keyboard drops. But yeah,
lovely L swapping in.
Yeah, so to the players out, to the viewers, grab your spirit, garner your spirit bomb energy for your favorite team. Whether
Cat's
it
just
be,
going cat gem.
Yep, it's okay. They'll find out. Lovely out. Okay, Sivelia.
Oh. Alright.
Alright, good luck to both teams. This is going to be a coin toss. I think this slightly favors Malaysia, but given Leon's performance on Etude, I'm not too comfortable with this pick. E2 being like another map with like very heavy rice components that Leon struggled with.
Yeah, Vietnam actually had a better overall attitude than Malaysia.
Yeah. That said, this is a lot harder than Etude, and I think this is less LN oriented as well. I think the LNs in Etude are much harder. But yeah, let's see. Song number 6, Vietnam poised to cover some ground here. Pretty good so far.
Intro, yeah, it'll take a while to kick in.
And I do think that like the most relevant parts for Leon would be like 2/3 in, regardless. Like this, like the first third of the map is pretty chill. But I expect a few 200 drops here and there, but it shouldn't be that much damage, I believe. Oh, too soon again. Doan dropping on the mini jacks, I believe. So pretty big advantage for Malaysia, but I do think they have a lot of ground. They have a lot of ground to like recover, especially on Leon's end, I believe. And Chiwi, of course, with the imminent keyboard drop. Sabela's act is also relatively low, but I don't think that should mean too much as long as they hold full combos from here on out. Leon dropping, there we go. That's his first drop. But Malaysia still has the egg advantage for sure. Yep. And there are still more rice components, I believe.
Yeah, this map is pretty lengthy, about 3.5 minutes, so...
Yeah, there are a lot more rice. Like here, I'm not sure if Leon can hold on to this. He's doing quite nicely here, but again, any drop can happen. No drop so far on this part, which is really impressive for both teams.
And the lead currently stagnating at Malaysia's side, just from Chiwi's accuracy.
Yeah, Chiwi's accuracy is kind of a thing right now, like as you can see. Even 2800 too, 99.79, much higher than anyone in the Vietnamese team. And Leon too is like middle of the pack if he were a Vietnamese player, so there's still a lot of rice components left though. Very curious to see how well they do. And again, no combo breakers so far beyond Leon and Doan, but I think a single combo break can swing the lead back to Vietnam if Malaysia breaks. This part is pretty tricky. I expect a few breaks here. We're going to see a few 200s, so they're not super comfortable. Oh, lottery dropping.
From Vietnam side, yeah.
Looks like Malaysia having a very comfortable lead now. I'm not too sure about the rest of the map. I think it's relatively safe for Malaysia for sure. So unless something really catastrophic happens in Malaysia, I think Malaysia has it.
Yeah, this is Malaysia's need to lose now.
Yeah, this part is all LN. This should be fine for Malaysia. Again, I don't think like they need to miss like twice in order to lose this lead. I think so. And this heavily advantages Malaysia. Like even with Leon dropping a 200, I don't think it should matter. And this is not to say that like, yeah, the map is calming down now. Very little place for them to lose points here. And honestly, like any FC on this is crazy. So great job to any player who has FC'd this, like 2800, Chewy, and Sivelia. Chewy with the epic 11-1, 11.5-1. 1-200 FC, 2800 200 FC, and Savelli with the 19-200 FC. And I believe he has one of the higher scores. No, he doesn't, but still, really good job for sure. And you know, they did their best. They did really amazing, and I think they could have beaten many teams.
Just noticed Sivelia scores the lowest in the lobby.
Yeah, the accuracy got to him. Like as you can see, everyone's accuracy is like much higher, even with the miss. So understandably, and also the map is long, so. All right, looks like they're gonna go for what would they go for? Would they go for Thinking of You or Cheat Wheel? I believe they should go for Cheat Wheel.
Oh, here we go, SVs. All right.
This is a rough pick. It's not a bad pick at all. I don't think it's bad at all. But Vietnam's worst skill is SV, other than Ellen Release, and I believe we're gonna see Mashed Potato playing. Well, Cryolian is not Vietnamese, I believe. Okay, he's back.
This is gonna be the curveball. I mean, this could potentially be Vietnam's final pick as well. So they're just going to go like, why not?
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, I'm not too happy with this personally, but I understand why they would go for it. Like if they notice that like even Rice is not going well for them. Which I don't think was going bad for them at all, to be fair. Like, they only had, like, what, 2,000, 3,000 point differences for the most part. So, not a fan of this pick. Looks like we're having Australia instead of Mashed Potato here, so... they just need, like, get a good score, I think. Cryolian's act should be relatively lower compared to everyone else in the Vietnamese team. Not that it matters if they can't full combo, though, and there's a lot of choke points in this map. And as Rayleigh mentioned, mind block gaming, so he might have mind blocked it, too.
Hence the mirror.
Yeah, and try to end with the solo as 100,000 buffer. Right, root for your favorite teams, everybody. This is match point for Malaysia. Right, early lead for Malaysia. Vietnam lottery dropping back pretty early on, but there's a lot of choke points in this map, especially the ending. No issues so far from Malaysia. Caroline's actually doing really, really good. 99.85.
Oh, Chewy! Chewy rushed!
Yeah, Chewy rushed that.
Oh,
gap is still pretty small though. Try to win, I believe. Completely slipping that.
Yeah, that lead just catapulted towards Malaysia.
Yeah. Complete slingshot, and something catastrophic has to happen to Malaysia with this drops like that, I believe.
Yeah, there needs to be some combo drops now.
Yeah.
Accuracy
the gap is actually getting bigger too. Tri Doan's like messing up some of his starters too. Down to 97.5. They're not having a good time. And looks like Malaysia is doing an excellent job so far.
Yeah, despite the accuracy drops from Chiwi and also Coyote dropping down to 0.4, still everyone holding FCs, and that is what matters right now.
Yeah, even Carolian dropping a 100 doesn't really matter. Like, I'm not too sure about whether the ending can matter with gap this large too. I'm very curious.
No, there needs to be something absolutely huge.
Yeah. Let's see.
This is 100,000 points.
Yeah.
Almost.
Shout out to Lottery though.
Yeah, Lottery getting the almost getting the best score. Oh, contesting with Chiwi.
Looks like yeah.
Oh. 5-300.
Rip. He choked the ending.
The Triple Jacks. But yeah, that will be it.
That's it. And Malaysia convincingly beats Vietnam 6-1. And with that, Malaysia advances to the winners bracket semifinals. And Vietnam is not eliminated yet. Keep that in mind. Vietnam will be playing the losers bracket semifinals next week. So stay tuned for that for sure. And Vietnam did very well. Like, please don't let the 6-1 influence anything. Like that was closer than I anticipated for certain matches, certain rounds. Like for some of the race picks, but Malaysia too strong, I think.
Yeah, and they will have a date with the United States next weekend.
Yeah. Wait. Oh. Oh, jeez.
Oh boy.
Yeah, like USA, like the team that is currently predicted to win the entire thing against Malaysia, who is an all-rounder but strictly weaker than the US, I believe. It's going to be an interesting match for sure. I think it's going to be a very interesting David versus Goliath scenario. And I'm not too sure who Vietnam will be facing. I believe it's going to be
Chile or Indonesia, which will be happening very soon.
About
6 hours, I think.
All right. Well, let's see.
Yeah, I'm gonna scroll down. There we go.
As you can see,
Oh boy.
It's the winner of Chile versus Indonesia, and that's gonna be an interesting match, I think.
Boy. Some heavy hitters, Vietnam and Philippines.
Definitely watch the loser semifinals matches. It's gonna be very interesting, I think. And with that, I believe our next match will be in an hour and a half. I believe that will be Singapore versus Thailand. Gonna be a very interesting match. I think that match is gonna go the distance given how close Singapore versus Spain was. As you can see right there, it's 6-4. And Thailand is a stronger team than Spain. Pretty similar skill set, but much stronger overall. So watch out for that. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, we're moving from one Southeast Asian match to another Southeast Asian match.
Yeah. With that, I don't really have anything else to say. Well done to both teams, especially Malaysia for bringing their A game. I don't think I've seen Malaysia stronger, so well done. And of course, Vietnam doing as well as they have, because Vietnam, complete sleeper.
Vietnam will have a very fun losers bracket one.
Yeah. But yeah, with that, I don't really have much else to say. Buy the banners if you have it. I'm pretty sure Puff will be happy if you do. The banners are for rooting for your favorite country for MWC, and if you win, if you manage to predict the winning team and you bought their banner, you have their banner for longer because it's pretty cool, and it's pretty cool going to rave. So check that out.
But yeah, with that, we'll be closing out the stream just for a bit. We'll be back in about an hour and a bit.
Yep.
For Singapore and Thailand. So yeah.